Hey everyone, so we're going to do some Roblox here on the Lenovo Tab M9 9-inch tablet. We're going to do a few different games. Let's start with the hardest game, which is Royal High. This is one of the more graphically intensive games in Roblox. We're going to make this as hard as possible on it first, putting it in manual graphic mode all the way up. So this will be max graphics. We'll see how it does. With this, the Tab P11 second gen, I can play this game in max graphics. So let's see how this one does. Of course, this is not as high of an end of a tablet as that one is. So far, it actually doesn't seem too bad. Boats don't always come in. I don't know why. On a lot of these tablets, the boat just doesn't appear. And then there's always like a hole in the ground there. The island's supposed to be. So of course it is having some frame rate issues, as you can see, which is to be expected. Some tablets won't even load this in. I'm going to turn it to about half, and we'll see how that does. So the game actually ended up resetting on itself. So we're going to go back into it here. We're just going to put it into lowest graphics settings. I said, honestly, I'm surprised it even loaded in with max. It was looking hopeful, but then it just turned it down to about half, and then it just reset itself. So let's see how it does with half, or with lowest graphics settings. Of course, now it's nighttime. It's actually struggling more with lowest graphics than I did with max graphics. That's weird. Okay, this might be a tablet you cannot play Royal High on. Let's see. It's definitely having a bunch of frame rate issues here. It's maybe playable. It's somewhat playable in lowest graphics. Of course, being nighttime, it's hard to see. I wouldn't really want to play this though. Next, we're gonna try out some doors. I'm gonna put this one at half graphics. Just had it at max. It was playing it, but again, the frame rate is just a tiny bit off. So let's try half graphics here and see how this does. This doesn't seem to be that graphical of a game, graphically intensive game at least. It's a cool, very cool looking game, but it's not really that graphically intensive of a game. So let's see how this does. I have more hopes for this game. All right, it's loaded in. We're just going to confirm nothing, to buy nothing here. We'll go ahead and open that up. Of course, you always start here in the hotel. Of course, this again is a bit of a darker game. I'll just say Royal High is when it's at night. So again, so far, I like the door through the plant there. Yeah, no, this isn't going to have issues. So it's a very cool looking game, but it isn't the most graphically intensive game. Unlike Royal High, which is pretty graphically intensive. A lot of tablets in this price range fail at it, including the Amazon Fire devices, for the most part at least. So we're into the wall. Yeah, so this is not having any issues at all, which is awesome. Go ahead and we'll just unlock this other door. Then we'll get on out of this game. We'll go to another game. Okay. Took a little bit for it to become brighter. All right, then we'll try out some Arsenal here. So again, we're in about half of max graphics here, about half graphics. Go ahead and we'll hit deploy. And I'm in a very awkward position to be playing any game right now. So of course, we're just gonna probably end up going down. Oh, of course, alas, game ends. All right, new match. Let's try this again. And you should be able to connect this to a Bluetooth mouse and keyboard if you want to, which make the game a lot more easy and enjoyable to play. So I mean, this is a really cool new map, because this is not easy as playing this type of game with just your hands. But yeah, no, this is having no issues though until I get stuck on things. Yeah, no issues. Well, a little bit of frame rate issue there, but nothing major. Shoot my own guys and get shot from behind, of course. All right, yeah, y'all let me know what you think. So you should be able to play most games on this little tablet. You might need to put in the lowest graphics or mid graphics, but you should be able to play most games. You're probably not gonna be able to do max graphics in without some frame rate issues. But yeah, you all let me know what you think. As always, I really do appreciate you. Hope you have a good one.